Deep in the forest, where the trees whispered to one another in an indecipherable language, there stood an abandoned cabin. For many years, the villagers nearby had avoided this place, wrapping their children in chilling tales of ancient murders that had stained the cabin's walls a dark red a century ago. The details had blurred over time, but the essence of terror lingered. It was then that Clara, a determined and somewhat skeptical young historian, decided to investigate the stories surrounding the cabin. Accompanied by her friend Mateo, a photographer passionate about the paranormal, they embarked on their journey into the thick of the woods, illuminated only by lanterns and the light of a waning moon. The cabin emerged from the darkness like a grotesque shadow, with broken windows and a creaking door ajar. They entered without hesitation, determined to unravel the truth behind the tales. The interior walls were covered in moss and mold, and a damp odor invaded their nostrils. On the floor, they discovered arcane inscriptions, seemingly made with blood, and rag dolls with buttons for eyes scattered in every corner. As Clara took notes, Mateo prepared his camera. He captured the dark essence of the place, feeling as though something was watching him. Suddenly, a barely audible whisper resonated in the cabin, causing them both to exchange wide-eyed glances. The temperature dropped abruptly. Mateo saw a shadow move in the reflection of his lens. He felt a chill as a cold hand brushed against his neck. He screamed, and when he turned, there was no one there. Clara tried to remain calm, but her hands trembled as she wrote. Suddenly, the floor beneath them began to creak. A hole opened up, and they both fell into a secret basement filled with human bones and ancient torture instruments. They then understood the magnitude of the horror they faced. The cabin not only held memories of a bloody past, it was alive and hungry. Desperate, they searched for a way out. The walls seemed to close in on them. A piercing scream echoed from deep within the basement, chilling their blood. A spectral figure, with empty eyes and a macabre smile, advanced towards them, dragging a rusty knife. The lanterns flickered and went out. Only darkness remained, along with the echoes of their screams. The next morning, the cabin was empty. No trace of Clara or Mateo remained. The villagers, upon seeing Mateo's developed photographs, felt a shiver run down their spines. They knew the cabin was still waiting for its next victim and avoided venturing further into that cursed forest.